got Kringle in front. Alexi takes it strong to the cup.
Here in the inside, Stanley Pringle.
Oh, nice pirouette off the glass, off the crossover.
What a block from Jared in the middle and goal.
Oh, big block. That's not enough to work with. It's the basket. Make the salama. Boom.
It's a kabagot. Forward ahead to RR. Bang! Bang!
Welcome to the Mall of Asia Arena, and it's desperation time para sa Rain or Shine Elasto Painters, needing a win in their final two assignments para makapasok sa playoff. Ang problema, makakatapat nila ngayon ang defending champions, San Miguel Beermen, a chance to advance para sa Elasto Painters. And we are so happy to have you with us here, the PBA Philippine Cup at the Mall of Asia Arena. With Chuck Araneta, kasama si Dominic Uy. And Dom, we can't understate this enough. We can't overstate this enough. No, this is a tough road for Rain or Shine to climb against this number one seeded San Miguel Beermen squad.
Well, definitely, they need to be able to get one win at least to be able to make sure that they advance into the next round. Itong Rain or Shine. They could have actually taken care of business when they were playing Alaska in the last game, pero hindi nga nila nakakuha yun. They're on a good streak. Natapilok sila dito kalaban ng Alaska Aces. So now they have to take on San Miguel. And then on Friday, they're taking on Barangay Ginebra, who's in a much-needed time to win as well. So I feel, para dito sa Rain or Shine, the best chance to win is today.
Definitely. And now you mentioned it nga, no, na Rain or Shine had an opportunity early on, but this is the scenario they're in. Dahil sa napakasiksik nating playoff standings, Rain or Shine will need a win. It is looking like the magic number for outright qualification is 6. But if not, it's going to be a tougher chance. They could get outright eliminated even with 5 wins.
Well, these two games, you know, their conference will make sure kung mag-a-advance sila or mawawala sila kasi may chance pa pag natalo sila ng dalawa na baka pwede pa matanggal itong Rain or Shine. So if you're Rain or Shine, you need to take care of business. You're actually in a somewhat of a good groove because prior to that loss, they won 3 consecutive games. So Rain or Shine just needs to again find it. Ang mabigat lang sa kanila, ang kalaban nila, itong number 1 team, ang San Miguel Beermen.
Yun talaga yung nangyari, no? It's really just the schedule that has been a problem para sa Rain or Shine and Elasto Painters. Para naman sa San Miguel Beermen, they were able to take care of business kontra sa Kia Picanto, squeaking by the worst seeded team in the PBA. And because of that, they've now sewn up the number 1 seed.
Well, San Miguel, you know, they're at 8-2. Obviously, they're a team that is number 1. They're a team that's fully loaded. Though they have some injuries, guys like Alex Cabagnot coming back from an injury in today's ball game. So he's starting out this game. So let's see how fit he is or how much in shape he is. Itong San Miguel, they did win against Kia in that previous game, but they almost lost that one.
Yes.
They did not play with Junmar Fajardo, but you don't want to come off and start out flat in today's ball game. Dahil gusto mong ma-erase na yon. You need some momentum going into the playoffs.
And this is sight to see for all the other teams. Now, the fearsome 5 of the Beermen are complete once again. At itong first quarter natin is brought to you by Cobra Energy Drink. Simula na ang labanan ng tunay na lakas. And we are underway in the Mall of Asia Arena as Rain or Shine will get first position wearing the red and gold trims. It's Raymond Almazan, Maverick Misi, Gabe Norwood, Bo Belga, and Celedonio Troliano. Sa kabila naman for the San Miguel Beermen, as we mentioned, you got Cabagnot, Chris Ross, Marshall Lassiter, Arvin Santos, and the man in the middle, the 4-time most valuable player, Junmar Fajardo.
Oh, I'd just like to mention, Junmar Fajardo has definitely impressed everybody in his recent stint with Gilas. Paganda ng paganda yung nilalaro nito si Junmar Fajardo. Can you just imagine yung kumpiyansa na nararamdaman niya ngayon? At hindi lang niya, pati yung kanyang mga teammates.
Outstanding performances for the Kraken, and nasubukan din niya yung Australia, and he's still able to be effective against that team, which will really bode well for the Philippines as we move to the 3rd window in June and July. Cabagnot back after missing 6 games this conference. Marshall Lassiter getting the flip shot, and that will not fall as Maverick Misi controls. And if there's one guy without Jericho Cruz in the lineup and with a bunch of injuries also, they're going to need this youngster to really step up in a big way.
Hasn't really had too many big games this conference. Itong si Maverick Hanmisi still looking for that consistently good ball games. He played well in that previous game against Alaska. They're hoping na maganda rin ang laro niya ngayon.
Para naman dito sa San Miguel, alam natin na, you know, they're the #1 seed already. Do you expect this team to really play, you know, all out to try to get the victory, or maybe just try to feel it out and see what happens in the first
I
quarter?
think all out. You know, it's a team that's coming off almost a big scare against Kia. Even if they did not have Junmar. Ang kagandahan dito, this is the first time that they are complete again in a while. Alex Cabagnot coming back. Junmar Fajardo obviously missed a game because of Gilas. Pero ngayon lang sila ulit magkakasama-sama. So you want to be able to play well together.
So pagkakataon din, no, para makuha uli maybe yung rhythm nila and yung consistency together for this 5. They hasn't played together in a long time, as you mentioned.
That's something na kinakailangan mong magawa ulit. Because even if magkakilala kayo, napakatagal nyo na magkakasama, you know, it's once again being able to just oil that machine.
Right. Speaking of oil, medyo kinakalawang ang opensa ngayon ng San Miguel Beermen as they've just coughed up turnover after turnover. Limang putos ng kalamangan ng Rainer Shine dito sa ating unang yugto. Almazan already got a 3. Will get in the teeth of the defense. Troliano for 3. That's good. What a start for the Rainer Shine Elasto Painters. Dalawang tres na po para sa mga bata ni Coach Caloy Garcia. It's 8-0 here in the first.
From the Mall of Asia Arena, welcome back to the PBA. Alex Cabagnot is back. Ang sabi niya sa akin, he's not really 100%. Almost there ang term niya. Although, syempre, pag galing ka daw sa injury, meron pang konting pain, though it's very manageable. Kaya ngayon, tonight, he feels it's the best time to get back. Sabi niya, I'm not even 100%, but I want to try to get my groove back dahil nga, after tonight's game, mas pabigat na yung mga laban. Gentlemen.
Maraming salamat, Ms. Riza Diaz, the third member of our broadcast team here covering this PBA game in the Mall of Asia Arena, and Alex Cabagnot, and on cue, driving already, averaging 19 points and 7 rebounds, and wow, Raymond Almazan
He's holding onto his hand.
Oh, he is obviously in a lot of pain. Not really sure kung ano yung nangyari dyan, but it looks like he got tangled up maybe with someone from the San Miguel bench, from the San Miguel 5. He's in serious pain right now.
Off that timeout, the San Miguel Beermen, you know, Coach Leo realizing that they needed some sort of flow in the offense dahil nga walang nangyayari sa kanila.
So Almazan was the one who was defending Alex. It seemed like there wasn't a lot of contact on that play. Bigla na lang bumagsak si Almazan. And Almazan has had problems with injuries, but they've usually been like ankle injuries, never anything with the hand.
Mukhang yung nakatukod yung kamay nitong si Raymond Almazan dun sa bewang nitong si Alex Cabagnot. And when Alex turned that corner, could have hyperextended that finger.
Well, we'll try to check on that. Silipin natin yan. There's one more replay to try to get a better look. Nasa paghawi ba yan ni Alex when he was driving? Anyway, try to get an injury update on that. I'm sure Riza Diaz is on top. But we go back to live action kung saan 8-2 ang ating talaan with Gabe Norwood 1-1 against Cabagnot. 8 seconds remaining on the shot clock. Gabe cannot stick that fadeaway jumper. In for Almazan is Mark Borboran. And Fajardo getting that free throw line jumper, and just continuing his solid play from last week.
Just too easy that time for Junmar Fajardo. Easy rebound, easy 2 points. But you like how Cabagnot is coming out aggressive.
Norwood and Belga with a two-man game. Beautiful find inside to Borboran. That is the luxury of having a guy like Bo Belga top the key and vision really to see everything happen.
Oh, vision, and also kailangan mo bantayan kasi tumitira din ng 3 points eh.
Cabagnot getting momentarily wide open, pero biglang nandyan si Belga tsaka si Norwood. 3-pointer on the way from Arvin Santos. At ito na, mukhang nagising na ang opensa ng San Miguel.
Right off that timeout, Coach Leo is very calm still and just telling everybody what he saw. And right away his team responds.
I like what you said, no? Like against Kia, they're very lucky to have gotten away with the victory. But that was not San Miguel basketball that we saw lalo na nung fourth quarter.
Well, fourth quarter is really when they let off the pedal. Makikita mo naman lamang sila ng 18 points at the beginning of that fourth quarter. Then all of a sudden, you let off the gas. That's what happens. And you think you can easily just switch it on. And sometimes it doesn't happen.
This PayMaya play is brought to you by PayMaya, the official payment partner of the PBA. Get an account in a minute. Just download the PayMaya app. And Kia was really playing, desperate basketball. They just wanted to stop that losing streak, especially with guys like Rashawn McCarthy, tsaka si Ronald Tubid, mga dating San Miguel players.
You know what I like about that Kia team right now is they're fighting now for 48 minutes. Unlike before, there were times that pag nalamangan na sila, they would put their heads down and shrug their shoulders. But now they're really fighting tooth and nail all the way to the end.
Alex Cabagnot and Chris Ross playing beautiful music together. And Kabagi already with 4 points in the first quarter.
That's just familiarity between those two guys.
These two have won a lot of championships and MVPs combined. Talking about best player of the conference and finals MVPs. Subukol ng jumper, Gabriel Norwood is getting that to go, stopping that mini run of the Beermen.
Gabe Norwood, somehow, it's interesting how whenever he plays for Gilas, parang tumataas yung field goal shooting niya.
Sabi nga nila, Gilas Gabe, diba? Is a completely different player. And Fajardo is getting his second field goal of the game. 4 na puntos ni Fajardo.
He's got to take that if you're Bo Belga. Make Junmar Fajardo come out a little bit more.
Hinahanda na niya yung shotgun pero hindi lang niya maano Nakakasalang siya pero hindi pa niya mailabas Fajardo working on Belga, finding Marshall for 3.
Just one of the best catch and shoot shooters or players in the PBA. Ito si Marshall last
Troliano stepping inside the paint. That shot will not fall. Agawan ng loose ball. And Anmisi with a good effort, getting it over to Borboran. Right corner triple is good. And Mark Borboran with a nice start here. He's got 5 points.
And no hesitation for Rain or Shine from that three-point area. 3 3-point shots already in the first quarter.
There will be a lot of guys who will get opportunities because hindi natin alam ang status ni Raymond Almazan. And a lot of change also for this Rain or Shine lineup, trading away Jericho Cruz, no? So you're gonna have to go look at guys like Sidney Onmobero kung ready na sila. Mark Borboran's gonna have to play a huge role in this game as well.
I feel Ed Takiwa could be the X factor in today's ballgame.
10 seconds remaining on the shot clock, and I think that was tapped away. Look at Junmar Fajardo. Natawag sana ng timeout
Ta-timeout siya para mahabol niya yung bola.
Nauna yung timeout sa pagsalo ng bola So take a look once again at this PayMaya play brought to you by PayMaya, the official payment partner of the PBA. Get an account in a minute. Just download the PayMaya app. Anmisi streaking ahead. Shot will not fall. Rebounded by the Spider-Man. Arvin Santos was tremendous against the Picanto, finishing with a conference high 27 points. But that shot will not drop para kay Arvin Santos. He's got 3 points in this game. Belga with a full head of steam. Hindi niya ma-scorean itong si Fajardo, and Junmar getting that board. Fajardo also averaging 2 blocks per game, so he's definitely one of the best inside presence in the PBA.
And I really like how so much better in shape itong si Junmar Fajardo.
Yeah.
Alam mo, 4-time MVP, then you're getting better and better. And then I think Junmar has more MVPs in him. He's only 28.
Yeah. He looks unbelievably trim right now. Right? In previous years, he would dominate just because of his size, but now he's showing different aspects. He's working on that jumper also and working in the post. Nandyan, alam natin di mawawala.
Tsaka yung quickness niya has improved tremendously.
Cabagnot can't get that shot to fall, and Misi with the board. Less than 4 minutes remaining as Bo Belga. Ito na ba? Yan na para kay Bo Belga.
Not a shotgun this time, but a prayer by
This
Bo
was,
Belga.
Alright, dribblers, open your Moneyball app dahil ito na ang ating Phoenix Pulse Moneyball question. Ilang rookies meron ang Rain or Shine sa active roster nito ngayong conference? Is it number 1, isa? Number 2, dalawa? Or number 3, tatlo?
San Miguel just knowing where the open man was.
Just like you said, Dom, Ed Dakiwag is getting ready to make his way into this game. Kabila naman, Yancy De Ocampo and Matt Canuelas-Rosser. But there's still 6 seconds of shot clock ng Rainer Shine, and Celedonio Trollano taking care of that pull-up jumper.
Distributed ang scoring nitong Rainer Shine. Norwood with 4, Borboran with 5, Trollano with 5, Almazan with 3, and Bo Belga with 5 as well.
Rainer Shine has had problems scoring also. They're only averaging 92 points per game. So, if they can get a lot of contributions from a lot of players, that could really bode well for them. But Arwin Santos, kanyang driving layup will not work. Norwood has not been shy to shoot this ball game, but his three-pointer will not fall. We got timeout on the floor. A 6-point lead para sa mga Elasto Painters kontra sa mga Beermen.
Kung saan mo pinasok mo yung bola dito, Jewel.
Welcome back to the Mall of Asia Arena, kung saan ang San Miguel Beermen dehado ng 6 na puntos. And despite that, they still have the first #1 seed wrapped up, and a lot of it was because of this guy, Arwin Santos against Kia Picanto. Season high for this guy, Dom, and continues to get better with it.
It's scary, whenever there are issues, whenever there are problems, Arwin Santos is there. Remember in import-laden conferences, he usually comes off the bench. But when they need points, when they need big games, Arwin is always there.
And for San Miguel, as we see that beautiful find inside the Borboran, the Philippine Cup seems to really be his best conference. No? That's when he's really gonna get a lot of good looks. And
Mas
that's when he
madami siyang
usually
minuto.
delivers. Oh yeah,
Mas madami siyang minuto. So Arwin Santos, obviously, he's one of the best players in the PBA. A lot of mileage still in that gas tank for him.
What do you think has been the secret to the success of Arwin for more than a decade or close to it in the PBA?
One thing about it is he's actually relatively been injury-free. He knows how to take care of his body. And, the focus of an Arwin Santos and has always been in shape. Hindi mo makita na tumabayan or nagpabaya sa katawan.
Lumalaki lang no? Mabatak lang To your point, I don't remember the last time Arwin dismissed the game because of injury. Something we should check.
Minor ankle sprains, here and there. But no major injuries or operations para dito kay Arwin Santos.
Chris Ross, atake kontra kay Anmisi. A lot of contact but no whistle. Pero nandyan si Canuelas-Rosser para linisin. Minute and 15 seconds left in this first period. As Don Trollano already with 5 points in this game, trying to work on Arwin Santos. Pero may 6 seconds pang Rainer Shine. Bonferrada for 3. That will not fall.
That's something you don't do in front of Arwin Santos.
Feeling ko nakaka-insulto sa kanya pag sini-sidestepan lang siya.
Yancy De Ocampo, also one of those guys that whenever games that Junmar was injured or was not playing all that well, comes in and provides good quality minutes.
Alright, dribblers, ang tamang sagot sa ating Phoenix Pulse Moneyball question ay number 2. Dalawa po ang rookies na nasa roster ng Rainer Shine. And if I'm gonna venture a guess, it would be Reynam Batak and Sidneon Muber, who was acquired from TNT. Tama ba? Tama, no? Yeah, 2 guys. Pesumal, De Ocampo, Rosser, hanging in the air. Shot will not fall, pero nandyan si Pesumal for that offensive rebound. Return to sender, sabi ni Joel Ponferrada.
Well, that's okay. You like Von Pesumal to be aggressive as well. You can see that this guy has got a lot of upside in his game.
Also, Dom, a good sight to see Jay Washington back in the lineup for Rainer Shine.
Matagal-tagal na rin natin hindi nakita yan.
That's right. This is his debut game in the Philippine Cup.
If I'm not mistaken, also underwent an operation.
Laking susi ito, no? Kung he can get healthy in time for the playoffs. There's 13 seconds in the first quarter. Dakiwag running into a brick wall named the Yancy De Ocampo. Pero
This guy-
pinagpag getting that shot to drop.
This guy has definitely found a home in Rainer Shine. You know, at Morocco, his first few games, magandang pinakita niya, but then just really his performance just did. But here at Rain or Shine, he's been consistently been aggressive. Coach Caloy has found a way to really maximize his talent.
That drive from Ed Dakiwag is brought to you by United Auctioneers Inc., the biggest auction company in the Philippines. ISO certified sa bidding, ikaw ang bida. Look at Ross putting the moves on Dakiwag. Ayan tuloy, napituhan ng foul, and Ross will go to the free throw line. Na veterano. Agawa ng paraan. As Chris Ross heads to the stripe. Free throws brought to you by Smart. Be there like never before. Look at the numbers of Chris Ross this conference. 12.6 points, 6 rebounds, and 6.9 assists as he gets ready to take this second free throw brought to you by Smart. Be there like never before. Ross takes care of that. Half-court heave will not fall for Ed Dakiwag. And Rain or Shine, desperado para makakuha ng panalo. But Arwin Santos and the Beermen are standing in their way. The Spider-Man already with 8 points and 6 rebounds. Pero kanyang koponan down by 4 to Rain or Shine. At itong tunay na lakas move na ito ay hatid sa inyo ng Cobra Energy Drink. Walang talo ang 13 pesos mo. We'll be back for the second quarter here in your PBA Philippine Cup.
A pressure ball, deny entry pass. And then deny post. But not the
Isang magandang gabi sa ating mga PBA fans. Welcome back to the Mall of Asia Arena. And we welcome back also Jay Washington of the Rain or Shine Alaska Painters. The last time that we saw him play was actually the first game of last conference. Ganun katagal. In September, he ended up getting a surgery for a torn meniscus and bone spur. Ang sabi niya, he's been practicing for a couple of weeks now. He's getting back into that shape, into that rhythm. But at 36 years old, what his realization after that injury was, well, he has to dedicate more time, of course, to the off-court grind, ang tawag niya. More, of course, eating right, getting a sufficient amount of rest, sleep, and, of course, lots of workout. Gentlemen.
Thank you so much, Riza. And, you know, just having an extra body out there that can help space the floor. For the long term, that's going to be a, you know, a good guy to have on your squad for Rain or Shine, a veteran as well, and Jay Washington.
You gotta remember, Jay Washington was one time, you know, vying for the MVP of the entire season. His best player of the conference when he's playing for San Miguel. So andyan yung talent level. But again, age has caught up, some injuries, needing to put a lot more effort to get back into shape.
Simula na po ang ating second quarter, brought to you by Cobra Energy Drink. May laban ka! Two veterans going at it. Gabby Espinas contra Jay Washington, but that's a turnover of that bad miss from Rosser. And Rain or Shine opening with a 6-point lead. Have you liked the aggression that the Elasto Painters are playing with? As you see here, Rain ang batak forcing the issue, getting the end one.
I like how loose they started out the ball game. Magandang kanilang ikot ng bola. And they have some sort of rhythm already because it's hard to go against San Miguel and not have that rhythm at the start.
The Smart Move is brought to you by Smart. Be there like never before. And I think if you're San Miguel, itong si Coach Lay Austria, this is an opportunity, you know, to try out different kinds of combinations and to try out guys like Von, itong si Yancy together, and see, you know, if these guys can play a big role moving forward in the playoffs.
I think though Coach Leo is such a stickler for numbers that he'll still put a lot of the minutes dun sa kanyang fearsome 5.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Hindi, tsaka yun nga eh, matagal na silang hindi nagkakasama-sama eh. So kinakailangan, you need to start that wheel again.
Tambatak over to Ponferrada. Kakasimula lang po ng ating second quarter as Dakiwag once again getting the penetration. Ed's got 6 to work with. Takes the 3, misses the 3. Agawa ng loose ball, napunta kay Brian Heruela. Von steps into a jumper, gets it over to MGR. These are the kinks that San Miguel is going to have to work out. Mamadali si Ponferrada. Three-pointer from Nambatak. Takbo in and out, sayang. Helter-skelter, back and forth basketball we are seeing here in the Mall of Asia Arena. And Heruela says, mag-ayos muna tayo ng opensa.
Chuck so far, 6-0 run, or rather 5-0 run by Rain or Shine.
Sasagutin sana ni Pesumal, pero ang tres hindi umubra. Bonferrado's turn to take a three. That will not fall as well, and both teams are shooting blank in this stretch in the second quarter.
All good help defense that time by Borboran.
Bon shot, no go then. Ball will go straight to our talented FD Merv. Ang bilis ng reflexes ni Merv. Naisalo ka agad. Cut-leg quickness po yan. Okay. This fast break is brought to you by United Auctioneers Inc., the biggest auction company in the Philippines. ISO certified sa bidding, ikaw ang bida. Naku, may turnover pa ang San Miguel.
And that's an offensive foul of Gabi Espinas.
That has always been the big question about San Miguel. No? Who is that backup to Junmar Fajardo? They've tried guys like Doug Kramer, Yancy De Ocampo, and even Gabi Espinas at times.
Well, really, when you have Junmar Fajardo, you want to be able to maximize it. You only need guys playing a couple of minutes every quarter when you want to rest Junmar. Junmar's 28 years old, top of his game. You want him there as much as you can.
Jaywa shot will not fall. Rosser on the run, gets it to YDO. Yancy for three, top of the game, that's good.
I also like how Yancy De Ocampo has really found a home here in San Miguel when he moved from, if I'm not mistaken, from Magnolia or Pure Foods at that time. He was already playing backup, but now he's really, you can see that he's working on his game. He knows his role, understanding what is needed from him.
That shot from Yancy was the third triple of the game for San Miguel. Gabi Espinas working on Jay Washington. Pull up from Gabi. Shot will not fall, but look who's there for the offensive rebound. It's Vaughn. Second serving will not go. Espinas. Nangangararo. Fade away from Gabi. Wala. Vaughn na naman. Yancy is there for the offensive rebound. Diving is Gabi and Taktiwag. Paalala lang po, hindi pa ito yung playoffs ha. Pero we're seeing playoff action in the Mall of Asia Arena.
And both teams really, their energy level is up right now. These two guys really fighting for possession. And you got to give it to Von Pesumal. I think every possession that San Miguel has had, and they took a shot, whether it was him or yung kanyang mga teammates, nandun siya trying to get that offensive rebound.
Belga's back in the game. Papahinga muna si Joel Ponferrada. It looks like Espinas and Washington are going to go for that jump ball.
Chuck that first quarter, rain or shine, knocking down 4 of 11 from the three-point area. That's a good statistic for them because they're a team that really looks to about making 12 three-point shots a ball game. Plus, they had 7 assists in the first quarter alone.
Oh, good intention, bad execution as Bo Belga napalakas ang pasa dyan kay Dakiwag. Okay, dribblers, open your Moneyball app dahil ito na ang ating Phoenix Pulse Moneyball question. Bago ngayong conference, kailan huling nag-number 1 after ng Elims? Sa PBA ang San Miguel Beer. Was it number 1, 2017 Philippine Cup, number 2, 2017 Commissioner's Cup, or number 3, the 2017 Governor's Cup?
Yancy De Ocampo with 2 3-point shots already in the second quarter.
Yancy was also hot against Kia, finishing in double digits, like 10 points din yan. Borboran. Ang ganda ng recovery ng Pesumal tsaka ng Espinas. Still a 3-point lead for the Elasto Painters. Ruela sizing up the Kiwag. Espinas with 6. Goes to the fadeaway, and he's been doing that for his entire career. Gabi Espinas sporting the mini fro, getting his team to within 1 point at 31-30. Timeout muna si Coach Caloy Garcia, kanyang koponan. Down, still trailing by, taking the 1-point lead. If you take a look at this Paymaya play brought to you by Paymaya, the official payment partner of the PBA. Get an account in a minute. Just download the Paymaya app. Rain or shine has seen their lead cut to only 1 point. Dito sa ating second quarter, and they're gonna have to do it without James Yap, who scored 17 points, was big time against Alaska. Sayang lang, they weren't able to take advantage of that big game.
17.2 out of 9 from that three-point area. 6 rebounds, 2 steals para dito kay James Yat in their previous game.
And if you're wondering kung bakit wala si Big Game James, let's send it over to Ms. Riza Diaz.
He pulled his calf last game. Yan daw ang reason kung bakit hindi maglalaro si James Yap ngayong araw na to. Lumang injury na daw yun. Back in San Mig Coffee days pa niya, and it just recurred. Ang sabi, he has been advised to sit out, and fastest time that he could get back in action on the court would be about 2 weeks. Wala rin si Chris Chu for Rain or Shine Alaska Painters. He has a minor hamstring injury, but the better news is by Friday or Sunday, the longest, na makapaglalaro ulit si Chris Chu. Gentlemen.
Thank you so much, Riza. As the Kiwag having to hoist up that shot, and that's a huge blow to Rain or Shine. They're missing 10 points of James Yap, and that's impressive. Mga may yak ka sa loob.
Tsaka 2 of the 3 top scorers ng team mo hindi makakalaro in today's ball game.
Yes.
When you're facing San Miguel, you know, you need all your weapons when you're facing San Miguel. But the thing about Rain or Shine, they're a team that's built that, you know, through adversity, they find ways to be able to bring out the best in their players. So, ang ganda naman balita, nandito tong si Jay Washington recovering from injuries. And, you know, for you to be able to win consistently, play consistently, kailangan healthy ang team mo eh.
Jay Wash na sa poste, going for that fadeaway. Jake is still cannot score. Down to the 6-minute mark dito sa ating second quarter. Got stuck dito sa 30, so 31 to 30 as we go to Gabby Espinas contra Washington. Yancy and Belga are in a dogfight. Shot will not fall for YDO. They are trying to get it to Jay Wash, but that's going to be a foul on Gabi, and Jay Wash will head to the stripe. We have a report right now from Riza. Go ahead, Riza.
Chuck, in a bit we should see Raymond Almazan back in the playing court. What happened was daw na-jam yung kanyang kaliwang kamay. Apparently, yesterday at practice, tinamaan na yun. Kaya nga it's heavily taped at talagang masakit daw nung natamaan ulit. But then again, sabi ni Raymond, he'll be all right. He's icing it as of the moment. But in a bit, pwede na siya makapaglaro ulit. Chuck.
That's a good sign para dito sa Rainier Shine because as you said, they need all the guys that they can get. Lalo na against San Miguel, and Ginebra yung next game nila. So it's not gonna get easy. As we take a look at this free throw from Washington, brought to you by Smart. Be there like never before.
Wala pang puntos, no? Jay Wash, that's been getting good looks. And that's the rhythm that you need to be able to play through. Last game naglaro siya, September pa.
If you miss a lot of time, it's take a while for you also to get your rhythm. Lalo na you're plunging into, you know, a game na both teams are, iba na yung speed ng game nila eh.
Hindi, tsaka you're ganado ka. You need to be able to pace that. Practice is very different from games. So, you know, it's a lot of emotion, a lot of trying to cope up and see where you're really at. In practice, syempre, you know, players definitely go hard, but games are just at a different level.
Right. Gabi testing 3. Shot will not fall para kay Espinas. Both teams have had their struggles here in this second quarter in scoring as Belga doing the shimmy against Yancy De Ocampo for 2.
Taking advantage habang wala pa itong si Junmar Fajardo.
Nakita niya sa score table, sabi, ay, kailangan ko na i-score. Ito na. Nice effort from the Kiwag this entire first half. Ed on the run. Steady Eddie looking to break down Heruela, and Heruela says you've got nowhere to go.
Maganda dito kay Ed Dakiwag. Ganda na pinapakita niya. And because itong si Jericho Cruz na nalipat na ng koponan, that will give him more minutes.
Kabagnot can't shake Nambata. Heruela once again probing, nowhere to go with that behind the back pass. Eto na si Belga, nagmamadali. Wide open for 3. Nambata still cannot break that drought of scoring by Rain or Shine. To win, Rain or Shine has only scored 7 points in this second quarter. Itong San Miguel, 8 lamang. Papasok na yung starters ng San Miguel. Incoming is Junmar Fajardo and Arwin Santos as we take a look at this Paymaya play brought to you by Paymaya, the official payment partner of the PBA. Get an account in a minute. Just download the Paymaya app. The fearsome five of San Miguel back in the lineup. Norwood, Belga. Couldn't get it over to Maikes.
Well executed play, hindi lang nasalo yung pasang yun.
Okay, dribblers. Ang tamang sagot sa ating Phoenix Pulse Moneyball question ay the 2017 Philippine Cup. Yan ang huling conference na nag-number 1 ang San Miguel Beermen. And incidentally, they went on to win their 3rd straight Philippine Cup championship. Santos for 3, no go. Pardo nandyan para sa offensive board. Look at all of the guys in red converging on Junmar, and they force a turnover.
And this is where Rainer Shine needs to run a little bit more, be a little bit faster, get to the basket habang wala pa si Junmar.
Belga contra Fajardo. Bo will work on 4-time MVP. Quick move from Bo, that will not fall. Ross on the run, bounce back to Junmar. The trail job in the end one for your MVP.
Just so agile si Junmar Fajardo. Well, Rainer Shine protesting that Junmar Fajardo traveled.
Let's take a look at this one more time. Time out muna tayo. Himayin natin yan sa ating pagbabalik dito sa inyong PBA Philippine Cup.
PBA fans, nagbabalik po tayo sa Mall of Asia Arena and we're looking at Mr. Basketball. That was the award given to Junmar Fajardo last night by the Philippine Sports Writers Association. It's an annual award at isa nga si Junmar dun sa mga naging recipient. Given a citation to is Coach Leo Austria for the tremendous work that he's done with, of course, the San Miguel Beermen. Imagine the perpetual trophy for the Philippine Cup at syempre nga yung 2017 Commissioner Cup Championship. And of course, 3-time straight din yan na recipient ng Coach of the Year by the PBA Press Corps. So to these gentlemen, congratulations. Chuck.
Thank you so much, Riz. And Junmar Fajardo continuing to add up to his umaapaw na trophy case. Itong
What I
si
like
4-time
about
MVP.
Junmar doesn't look like he's slowing down or that he's contented.
You know, he's in his prime, as you mentioned, no? But is he already in the discussion for maybe all-time?
Definitely. 4-time
Yeah?
MVP. Di ba ilan lang naman nakagawa nun?
There's only one Junmar Fajardo, and he is our generation's, one of the generation's outstanding players as Rainer Shine can't get that shot to fall. Ross. Undergoal stab kay kapag not wala. Nandiyan si Junmar para sa tippy-toe. Second
man.
opportunity.
A big man with such a soft touch.
11 points for the Kraken. Belga. Norwood for 3. Gabe cannot find the range. Trollano's there. That's the second Spider-Man slap back from Arwind on Trollano.
Parang may homing device si Arwin Santos dito kay Trollano eh.
Last hitter knocks it down from downtown.
And this is that rhythm that San Miguel wants. You know, their first group is back, up and down. You know, you want to be able to run a little bit. You know, even when Junmar is inside, you want to be able to run and maximize the talent of Marshall Lassiter shooting an open 3 on that break. Even a Chris Ross and an Alex Cabagrot knocking down those threes. Or even, pwede pa nga, pati itong si Arwin Santos of that quick break.
We talked about this, no, how San Miguel gets so many three-pointers of fast breaks. And I think if you keep shooting threes on the run, you're gonna get a ton of fast break points, diba? You got guys like Cabagnot and itong si Lassiter trailing. Belga. Pangalawang tres na ni Bo. Ilalabas naman niya. Hindi mo na.
10 points for Bo Belga. And they need that scoring from Bo to be able to bring Junmar outside a little bit more.
Bo will always step up for the big games pag alam niyang nangangailangan. When his team is in tough situations, that's usually when he plays his best. Got a timeout on the floor. We'll make that a 30-second timeout. As you see here, yung supalpal ni Arwin Santos kay Don Trollano. We are tied at 38 apiece. And again, paalala lang, no, San Miguel is already established as the #1 seed. Pero itong Rainer Shine They've got 5 wins. The magic number to qualify is 6.
Outright.
Outright is 6. No, if 5, you get into quotient, you get into possible knockout games. And remember, they were actually in this situation last year in the Philippine Cup.
So gusto nila to be able to take control of their fortunes by winning at least one of the 2 games.
Yes.
Obviously, if they win both, mas maganda yun.
They can get to as high as 7 wins. And the problem is, again, it's the schedule, no? And having to play San Miguel, tapos meron ka pang Ginebra sa kanilang huling laro. If you take a look at this tunay na lakas move na hatid sa inyo ng Cobra Energy Drink, o walang talo ang 13 pesos mo. Pardo finding Arwind, trying to carve out some space at the turnover. 34 seconds remaining here in this first half. This is playoff atmosphere already in the final regulation game ng San Miguel. Norwood, Misi, thinking 3, can't make the 3, but offensive rebound goes to Rain or Shine. Maverick, isa ba? Look who's there!
Gang rebounding up for Rain or Shine. 3 offensive rebounds. And for sure, San Miguel not going to be happy.
Hindi talaga araw ni Don Trojano against San Miguel, but you love the effort. No? He's always there.
Gotta keep on trying.
Yeah. Sabi nga nila, no, you can't get blocked if you don't take the shots. And Trojano has worked hard. Natatimingan lang talaga ng mga manlalaro ng San Miguel. So there's still time for Rain or Shine to map out the play. Meron pa tayong 11.8 seconds. And this is the kind of, I would say this is the kind of maybe effort and game that we expected for them, knowing that they're in a fight for their playoff lives.
And I expect them to come out harder in the second half. Both these teams, you know, different positions, but one goal in mind to be able to win this ball game. Rain or Shine, gusto nila hawakan nga nila yung kanilang kapalaran. Ito namang San Miguel, I feel first time that they're complete in a while, coming off a shaky game against Kia. You want to be able to finish this elimination round strong.
That was the foul to give for the Beermen. Yeah, they got a ton of them actually. Meron pa silang dalawang team foul na pwedeng ibigay bago mag-penalty situation with 5.9 seconds left. There's a foul early on. So that's gonna go on Chris Ross. And that was a foul on even before inbounding ni Gabe. Light guess for 3. Di Ubram ang tira ni Dexter. Chris Ross going for the half-court heave, pero wala. And it is a dogfight here in the first half. We are tied at 38 apiece as Junmar Fajardo coming back from Gila's duty. Kasama rin niya si Gabe Norwood on that team, but the Kraken has been outstanding the first half, though.
Well, Junmar Fajardo has definitely, you know, he elevates his game. And the good thing about Fajardo, 11.7 rebounds, played for Gilas back-to-back games, but doesn't seem like he's feeling any tiredness or anything. And he's be able to roll his team into the next round looking for win number 9.
Back at the Mall of Asia Arena, we are tied at 38 apiece. Ang Rain or Shine nila sa Painters kontra sa San Miguel Beermen. Again, kailangan ng Rain or Shine ng isa pang panalo para outright. Pasok na sila sa playoffs. Let's take a look at some of the numbers which will be broken down by my talented partner here, Mr. Dominic Uy.
In that second quarter, itong San Miguel, really their shooting went down. And that's why they averaged out about 36 and 32. Tignan mo yung rebounds itong San Miguel. That's a statistic that, you know, they knew that they were going to have the advantage of, and they had 35, only 24 para dito sa Rain or Shine. Look at the steals for Rain or Shine. However, itong turnovers nitong San Miguel is something that they need to watch out for. Pero kahit na ganun kadami ang turnovers nitong San Miguel, yung points of turnovers ng Rain or Shine, lilima lang.
Yes. All right, we are at the third quarter, and this quarter is brought to you by Cobra Energy Drink. May laban ka. You made a great point, Dom, a great observation, because San Miguel had 13 turnovers in the first half, but
10 doon, Chuck, sa second quarter. Tapos walang na-score itong Rain or Shine doon sa points of turnovers.
So those are sayang yung mga pagkakataon.
Hindi na maximize.
Oo. But let's see if Rainer Shine's going to have to do things the hard way. They begin with a 2-point disadvantage as San Miguel is first to score here in this second half.
Expect these two teams now to change gears, especially San Miguel. I felt that second quarter, they let off a little bit. You know, they had their guys, yung mga bench players sila, played extended minutes. Usually, itong Fearsome 5 that's on the floor right now would be playing even half that second quarter.
What about that defense of Bo Belga on Junmar Fajardo? First a block and then a swipe away. Great defense by Belga, leading to a opportunity for Mark Borboran at the free throw line. All right, para mas malaman natin kung ano nangyari sa first half, let's send it over to Riza.
Chuck, nanghihinayang si Coach Caloy Garcia ng Rainer Shine Alasa Painters dun sa mga open shots na nag-hesitate daw yung kanyang mga manlalaro to take it. Again, they're working very hard to move that ball around. So when you're open, take the shot. And like what Dom said, yung second group daw nila in the latter of the first half, kind of like let the intensity down, which is something that they cannot afford here in this game versus SMB. Sa kabilang panig naman, for Coach Leo Austria, he mentioned, of course, the number of turnovers, which is not a good thing for them. 13 already at the half. And of course, hindi rin pwedeng mag-relax. They already learned their lesson in their last game when they played against Kia. Chuck.
Thank you so much, Riza. And for Rainer Shine, tulad nga na sinabi mo, Dom, it's wasted opportunities. And there's such a small room for error, especially when you're playing against San Miguel.
You gotta play your A game when you're playing San Miguel. And you know, if you're Rainer Shine, ikaw ang pang naghahabol ng panalo, talagang kinakailangan na maganda ikot ng bola mo. Maganda ikot ng bola, pero they've been missing like 3-point shots like that. In the second quarter, they only shot 1 out of 12 from the 3-point area. Pero no first quarter, kasi pumapasok 4 of 11. So that was a good percentage. So they're hoping that they can knock down more open threes.
They've gotten open looks, eh. It just have not been falling. Yung mga like that shot of Trolliano, yung mga wide open shots din ni Gabe Norwood, Chris Ross. Oh, almost a miraculous drive mula kay Chris. Maverick on the run over to Gabe. Look at Gabe with the extension, Trolliano. These are gimme baskets that just have not fallen the way of Rainer Shine.
Not able to capitalize fully on those opportunities.
A vintage sidestepping, evading layup from Alex Cabagnot, and he will head to the stripe for 2.
It's nice to see Alex Cabagnot being aggressive, doing his side steps. Kanina nag-pull up siya for that 3-point shot. Really, sinusukat niya kung nasan siya.
This free throw is brought to you by Smart. Be there like never before. In and out and in again para kay Alex. To the stripe once again is Alex, and he takes this free throw, which is brought to you by Smart. Be there like never before. So the crunch man on the board here in the third quarter. Meron na po siyang 8 puntos. And Alex again, after missing 6 games, back in the lineup for SMB as Mark Borboran getting it back with that long dribble.
Already with 11 points in the ball game, ito si Mark Borboran. You know, taking the challenge ever since na-injure itong si Raymond Almasan.
Yes. Farther in the post. Handoff kay Alex. Great defense there by Gabe to bother that shot. Ahan Misi nagmamadali. Belga isolated against Fajardo. 12 seconds remaining on shot clock. Excellent perimeter. It's defense all around by SMB. Mav on the run. Splitting the defense. Borboran. Makalawang subo. Wala pa rin. Field goal of Rainer Shine is just plummeting here in this third quarter. Rainer Shine able to force a turnover. Counter turnover by SMB. Ross.
Ooh, turnover that time. These are the opportunities that if you're San Miguel, you know, now you're kind of just reacting a little bit, pero baka habulin ka niyan sa dulo, singilin ka niyan sa dulo.
Which is something they should have learned, no, against Kia. Because Kia tied them with 30 points in the third quarter. Out! Look at that block from Junmar. Meron po tayong offensive foul that is gonna go on Belga.
It's just so different pag si Junmar Fajardo yung nasa harapan mo eh.
Take a look at this Pay My Play. A tipito block from Junmar. Play My Play brought to you by Pay My, the official payment partner of the PBA. Get an account in a minute. Just download the Pay My app.
Ano pa isang gusto ko dito kay Junmar Fajardo? Walang wasted movement eh. Very efficient lahat ng galaw niya.
Every team will try to get Junmar in the perimeter. But Rainer Shine is interesting kasi they actually have bigs that can attack from the outside. Tanong is, nahabol din ni Fajardo, so ano mangyari dun? Kraken cannot get that shot to drop. He will have to earn it from the strike.
Well, earlier, Bo Belga tried to attack him, got to the basket, but Junmar was there. Bo Belga ended up passing that.
That's what you said, parang mas mabilis na ngayon si Junmar, mas mabilis mag-react. Take a look at this free throw brought to you by Smart. Be there like never before. Free throw from the Kraken gives him 11 points in this game. All right, dribblers. Ito na ang ating Phoenix Pulse Moneyball Best Player of the Game. Congratulations po kay Don Juan de la Serna. You are our Phoenix Pulse Moneyball Best Player of the Game. Fajardo takes care of that free throw. It is 43-42. 1 point lead for three-time defending champions. Marshall Lassiter, sticky defense. Kay Don Trollano.
Love that effort of Marshall Lassiter. He's really, the past 2 years, he's taken it upon himself to play better defense individually.
Yes. He's gone from being a underrated defender to, arguably one of the best.
Alam mo, and I think
defenders.
influence niya nung Chris Ross eh. And even Alex Cabagnot were quite good defenders on the perimeter.
Quits lang kasi tinulungan naman ni Marshall si Ross sa 3-point shooting. Trollano trying to find a friendly face. Ponferrada for 3. Papandang 3 is good. By
They
any
need that.
means. By any means necessary.
Walang problema. The bank is open.
45-43. Arvin Santos over to Cabagnot. We have an offensive foul. Marshall's trying to look for some space. Masyadong agresibo. Whistle for that offensive foul. So Rainer Shine can add on to their 2-point lead. Naghahabulan si Cabagnot at si Trollano. Ponferrada, isa pa. Bang, bang!
And that will force now Junmar Fajardo to pay more attention to him.
It looks like it's really part of the strategy. Whoever Junmar is guarding fires well from the outside.
Well, you want to bring him out a little bit so hindi pwedeng hindi ka man lang tumingin and try and attempt that shot. Kung pumasok, even better.
Yes. Takiwag, nagmamadali, trying to beat the Kraken in Santos. And Takiwag all the way to the other side.
And that's what he does. He's able to bring in that energy for Rainer Shine when things are going at a pace that they feel they need a little perk up. They call on Ed Takiwag.
This drive is brought to you by United Auctioneers Inc., the biggest auction company in the Philippines. ISO certified sa bidding. Ikaw ang bida. Coach Leo Austria, who's for time. San Miguel down by 7 to Rainer Shine. It has been a team effort for the Rainer Shine Alaska Painters in this third quarter, led by a silent scorer in Mark Borboran. Dom, he's got already 11 points in this game. Of the quiet variety.
Well, I like how he's moving without that basketball, making himself available and keeping the defense of San Miguel honest.
Of course, Borboran coming from the Phoenix Fuel Masters last season and has been called to step up. As Arvin with a nice find inside to Fajardo and one play, that's just too easy for the Kraken.
Automatic na eh. Pag nag-timeout itong San Miguel, kinakailangan nila ng puntos. Puntahan nila si Junmar Fajardo.
Get into Junmar. Yan ang parating sinasabi ni Coach Leo. As we take a look at the Smart move brought to you by Smart. Be there like never before. Yun yung break in case of emergency play ng San Miguel. Just get it to Junmar. And good things usually happen. Lead is down to 4 for the Alaska Painters. 6 and 14 remaining in the third. Ponferrada. Norwood. Pull up ni Gabe. Hindi umubra. Rebound ni Canuelas Rosser. Ross. The drive. Papandang tira is good, and that's 5 straight points para sa SMB.
Only 4 points for Chris Ross. I think that he'd be a little bit more aggressive.
Supalpal ni Fajardo kay Dakiwag. Kabagnot, Ross, MGR, Santos, pull up, no, Fajardo, yes!
Everybody from San Miguel was able to get down that time. And you saw them when they're aggressive going to that basket, it's so difficult to stop them because of the familiarity, ikot ng bola, and the talent level that they have.
Napakamot na lang ng ulo si Junmar Fajardo sa pangatlong tres na ni Jewel Ponferrada dito sa ating third quarter. Wonder if San Miguel is saying, Ponferrada is going to beat us from the three-point line. We'll take that over other guys. Ross for three. Gusto sanang bawian.
Well, you just hope na pagdating sa dulo, pag ando na yung pagkapanalo, hindi niya mapasok.
This High sa Tibay rebound is brought to you by Eagle Cement. High sa Tibay. Ponferrada already with 9 points in this third period. Has spaced the floor para dito sa Rain or Shine. See if Junmar will start sticking to him a little bit closer. Kabagnot trying to slow down Fajardo. Ponferrada putting the ball on the floor. Snatcher in the form of Chris Ross. Beautiful find by Troliano. Getting it once again to
Both
Jewel.
Borboran and Jewel Ponferrada moving well without that basketball.
In a team with guys like Gabe Norwood, Bo Belga, it has been the quiet guys. Ponferrada and Borboran. They have been the difference makers and have helped keep Rain or Shine up against the three-time defending Philippine Cup champions. Take a look at this Pay Maya play brought to you by Pay Maya, the official payment partner of the PBA. Get an account in a minute, just download the Pay Maya app. That could have been a goaltending violation, but it was listed as a block. That's what Coach Caloy and the rest of Rain or Shine are saying. The floater na hinabol ni Rossers. Take a look at this dog.
From that angle, couldn't really see. That was definitely close.
It looked like it was really at the apex. Sa apex talaga siya, but MGR able to get there in time. First look also at Chico Lanete para sa San Miguel, who's back to start coming off the bench with the return of Kapagnot. Lassiter saying, shooter ka pala, Joel. Ako rin, shooter din ako.
Oh, definitely Marshall Lassiter. You know, even now in his career, ang dami niya ng moves. They're giving him a lot more looks, meaning of ways to create for himself.
Right. Troliano cannot score on the Rain or Shine side. Ponferrada had nowhere to go. Nagbigay na lang ng foul against Fajardo. And that is going to be penalty situation. And Ponferrada looks like he's shaken up a little bit. At the stripe is Junmar Fajardo. Fajardo has got 17 points already in this ball game. Ponferrada still shaken up.
Pinaapakan siya.
Oo. The injuries just continue to pile up para sa Rain or Shine. Already playing without Chris Chu, playing without James Yap, and then si Raymond Almazan ng first quarter. We haven't seen him back, and now it looks like Ponferrada. Sayang, siya pa naman yung mainit dito sa ating third quarter.
Ang mga kagandahan dito doon, tinitignan ko itong si Raymond Almazan. Mukhang maayos na yung kanyang kamay kanina. Niyelo pa at mukhang ngayon nagagalaw na niya ng maayos.
Nauubusan na ng big man itong Rain or Shine. They're gonna go with J-Wash. Dun muna sa, si Bo pala, siyang sa sentro, tapos J-Wash at 4. We have not seen Almazan yet in this ball game and in the second and third quarter. So Fajardo working on a 18-point game. Make it 19 as he has led the San Miguel charge here in this third period.
Mostly coming off free throws.
I think he single-handedly put Rainer Shine in the penalty because of his activity. Takiwag. Norwood against Lassiter. Norwood trying to shake Marshall. Aggressive drive from Gabe. Napituan ng foul din si Marshall. It's Norwood's time at the strike.
Now on number 13, Marshall Lassiter. That's his second foul. 3.
You know, we've been talking all about the Gilas performance of Junmar, but we will always ask ourselves, where would we be kung wala si Gabe Norwood sa lineup ng Gilas?
This is like a Swiss knife, di ba? Kahit na anong pagawa mo sa kanya, he does it well. Whether it's rebounding, defending one guy, or trying to take big shots, getting those rebounds, bringing up that basketball. He's more than willing to take it. Ang dami mong option pwede gamitin dito kay Gabe Norwood.
He has been such a pivotal piece of the Gilas system for so many years. And now he is trying to help Rainer Shine sa kanilang kampanya to get back into the playoffs. Takes care of that second free throw. So once again, San Miguel going to their bench unit with only Marshall as the remaining starter. Marshall on a switch against Belka. Marshall for 3. In and out para kay Lassiter. Nandyan si J-Wash para sa rebound. Gabe, pull up. No go. Great defense there from Lassiter.
Rainer Shine able to get back even if San Miguel is trying to push that basketball.
Lanete trying to lose Takiwag. Iansi. Marshall masyado malakas ang pasa. 2:33 remaining, 6 seconds on the shot clock. Rosser. Lanete for 3. Patay ang butike. 1 second remaining. MGR. Airball ang inabot. Boy, scoring has been a premium here in this ball game. We are at 56 and 55. Nampatak for 3. Wala pa rin.
It seems like when the guys coming off the bench come in, their scoring really takes a big dip.
Parang nawala yung rhythm nila no? Sa mga second units.
2 minutes.
But this is playing to the favor of Rainer Shine because, you know, they struggle to score, so if they can keep the team they're playing struggling, scoring as well, may pag-asa sila. Lanete was swallowed up by the defense, and there's 1 second on the shot clock of the Beermen. Timeout muna si Coach Caloy Garcia. 1 point lead para sa Elasco Painters kontra sa Beermen. Rainer Shine clinging to a 1-point lead at napakalaking bagay sa kanilang pagkalamang etong si Jewel Ponferrada who made 11 points all in the third quarter alone, Dom.
Tatlong 3 points para dito kay Jewel Ponferrada, pero ang hindi magandang balita, mukhang may nararamdaman ngayon itong si Jewel Ponferrada. Looks like he stepped on someone. And they're hoping that he can still play.
Nabanggit mo na nga, Dom, so let's get the injury update rather from Mr. Diaz.
Chuck na sprain yung left ankle niya, Jewel Ponferrada. The PTs were working on him earlier. At ang sabi naman ni Jewel, kaya pa daw niyang ilaro yun. Ang hindi na makakabalik, we just got recent word, is Raymond Almazan. When they checked his hand, mas namaga daw over time. So ang advice ng kanilang physician is just for him to rest tonight. Chuck.
Thank you so much, Reese. And another Elasto Painter down for the count. MGR shot will not fall. Lead pass. Takiwag perfectly timed. At yan, mako-confirm natin ang goaltending talaga.
Yung kanina, it was close. Why? Because it seemed like the shot wasn't really going all the way up. And mababa. But this one, kitang-kita. Tumama muna sa board.
So Rainer Shine is gonna have to play this important game ng walang Almazan. At 50-50 na Jewel Ponferrada. Minute and 26 seconds remaining. Foul is going to be whistled against Rainer Shine. So Marshall back to the strike. It's been a quiet game para kay Marshall. Lassiter only with 6 points rather to his name. Lassiter scored 22 points in that game against Kia. Who can forget that game-winning shot nung the pass from Ross, getting it over to Marshall for that win. And, you know, interestingly enough, you know, when they were asked, about that pass and about that shot. It's not, that wasn't drawn up eh. That was just the perfect read from Ross. And then the IQ lang of Marcio na hindi na niya binaba, itiniro niya kaagad, di ba?
Years of playing with each other, and just, you know, both these guys are winners. They've been in situations that they've had to score and basically improvise and let their basketball instinct take over.
Ball to the ground. We heard that reverberate all around the Mall of Asia Arena. Ano nangyari dyan? Tapik ni Marcio. Hatak ni Gabi. Pagsak ni Belga.
Foul number 13, Marcio Lassiter. That's his third foul.
So they're gonna give it to Marcio on that swipe.
Technical foul on Gabby Espinas for
Kasi
second
natutituhan na ng first foul.
Uh-huh.
And then Gabby Espinas held down itong si Bo Belga, kaya natawagan pa ng technical foul.
Technical free throw by Maverick Amisi.
So that's a PCU Dolphin on Dolphin crime as Ahan Misi goes to the free throw stripe and takes care of that. Ito naman, pagkakataon naman ni Belga to get to the stripe with a minute and 12 seconds remaining. Belga has got already 10 points in this ball game. Takes care of that first. So Belga finished also in double digits sa kanilang huling laro kontra sa Alaska, but it did not result in a win. And they have a minute and a quarter remaining to take care of business. And tulad nga ng sinabi mo, Dom, they're 3-1 actually in their past 4 games. So you know they've been playing well. Yun nga lang, naubusan lang kontra sa Alaska.
Well, Alaska's another team that's been playing well this conference.
Shooter's bounce para kay Super Marcio. We're tied once again at 60.
11 points now for Marcio Lassiter. You know, he's this guy in this 5 na hahanapin nila 80% of the time, 90% of the time pagdating sa ofensiba.
I don't think I've ever seen this lineup actually for San Miguel. No, isa lang yung starter, puro bench players. Look at the Kiwang streaking inside. Lanete lost control of that ball. Nowhere to go. Binulabog ni Anmisi. Nakatawag pa siya ng timeout. Pati si Gabby Espinas bumagsak na rin.
Well, no flow, no rhythm for San Miguel in their offense with the 5 on the floor. Because Marcio Lassiter, that 3-point shot earlier, he just really took it.
Had to
Rotated
take
that
shot,
basketball.
yeah. At time to step back and knock down the triple. And San Miguel will have 19 seconds on their shot clock. And this has been a slugfest, and I think we expected this also because rain or shine, nabanggit na nga natin, hindi sila kompleto eh. They have a lot of missing players, so they were really gonna have to make this a defensive struggle to keep up with
Alam
San
mo,
Miguel.
dikit yung laban pero hindi dahil sa ganda ng offense eh.
Exactly.
Diba? It's really dikit yung laban because guys are putting in the effort and trying to stop each other. You know, 60 points at the end basically of 3 quarters for both these teams. Not really characteristic of these teams. Yung first quarter, 26 points for Rain or Shine. Yan ang more often din at ganyan ang quarter na gusto nila.
Do you think missing also a guy like Chris Chu has had an effect on the floater offense?
Oh, definitely. Chris Chu doing such a good job of moving that basketball, setting up his teammates, but also, he's the leading scorer. Yun yung maganda dun eh. Leading scorer ka na, pero ikaw rin yung hinahanap ng coach to be able to orchestrate the play.
Beautiful ball movement by San Miguel. And it seems like when it's after timeouts, ang ganda ng pinapakita ng SMB sa kanilang opensa. They are now up by 2. Anmisia may tangan, 13 seconds remaining. Maverick, Belga, 10 seconds. A handoff for Ed. Innershine's got 7 to work with. Dakiwag, nako, alanganin. And now Dakiwag is down as well. Rosser to beat the buzzer. Nako, hindi ba umabra, kinapos. Dakiwag came up limp on that shot. And he's gonna try to check on that foot. We'll try to see if he's gonna be okay because Innershine desperately needs this win. Ang tunay na lakas move na ito ay hatid sa inyo ng Cobra Energy Drink. Walang talo ang 13 pesos mo, SMB. with a slim 2-point lead sa pagtatapos nitong third quarter of action. Welcome to the fourth quarter. Dito pa sa Mall of Asia Arena. Rain or shine kontra sa San Miguel, and rain or shine is just running out of players. I mean, just to say the least. Started the first quarter, walang Raymond Almazan. Pagtatapos ng third, na-injured din si Edna Kiwag. Let's see what will happen in this fourth as we take a look at the fourth quarter, brought to you by Cobra Energy Drink. May laban ka.
First time Coach Leo Ossia putting in Louis Vigil dito sa larong ito. So giving some minutes doon sa kanyang mga bench players, and looks like he's going to be saving his fearsome 5 for maybe the last 8 minutes of the ball game.
Vigil actually played well against Kia nung second quarters. No? So, we're trying to see if baka meron pa siyang may dadagdag dyan para kay Coach Leo Austria. Yancy turned around three-pointer, but the ball will go back to rain or shine. So, Coach Caloy Garcia has a tough decision to make here to try to find yung tamang lima, no? Because with so many injuries right now on their lineup.
Well, he's probably going to try Jewel Ponferrada once again.
Welcome back, Jay Washington, as he knocks down that triple, his first field goal of the Philippine Cup.
Well, they're hoping Jay Washington will get back into rhythm, you know, in the shortest amount of time.
Yeah.
They definitely need him.
YDO against Bo. Yancy the spin. You know, ano na lang yan, no? Muscle memory ni YDO. May not be the fastest, but it is still effective. Makibalita muna tayo kay Riza.
Check on Ed Akiwag first, sprained ankle din. Pero ang sabi niya, mukhang kaya naman daw ilaro. So parang yan, stretching at konting pahinga lang for Ed Akiwag. He should be back in a bit. Now also on the floor still is Maverick Ahamisi. Coach Caloy believes that, of course, like their last game, pwede pang pumutok itong si Maverick Ahamisi. In their last game, kung maaalala natin, he scored 23 points, 12 of those all in the fourth quarter. Chuck.
Thank you. And actually, Ahamisi has been the missing piece in this lineup. No, he's actually still scoreless, so he has a lot of ground to cover para sa kanyang koponan. Troliano.
Guy's been getting a lot of minutes from Coach Caloy in today's ball game. Itong si Don Troliano.
Yeah. More often than not, he does good things with those minutes. It's been a little bit of a struggle now for Celedonio. I just like how Celedonio just rolls over, out of his tongue. Celedonio Troliano. Tackling violation on Louis Vigil against the defense of Reynang Batak. So Anmisi, 23 points in their last game. Na-blanco pa rin dito ng San Miguel. Tingnan natin kung mabubuhayan si Mav dito sa ating fourth quarter. Rain or shine. Trying to get that coveted playoff spot. Padikit ng padikit ang mga teams na may 5 wins sa standings. Washington for 3. Wala, Belga the board. Big boy rebound for Bo, and that leads to 2 points.
Bo Belga making sure that he protected that basketball with his left hand.
Getting that rebound, kalawit, offensive rebound. Ng Batak. Vigil, look at the defense of Ray. And that is going to be an offensive foul on Louis. Pangalawang turnover na yan ni Vigil. Take a look at this
Down the floor.
Go ahead, Doc.
Ng Batak getting the number of Louis Vigil.
This Paymaya play is brought to you by Paymaya, the official payment partner of the PBA. Get an account in a minute. Just download the Paymaya app. But that's a rookie, no? That's life as a rookie. It's a totally different situation playing when you're up 20 against Kia, tapos ito naman against a desperate Rainers 19. Everyone's gonna have to go through
Pero
that.
nakuhanan siya ng fellow rookie niya, di ba?
Si Stingray, Stingray. Batak cannot inbound. Gets it over to Don. Hanmisi is sent flying, and I'm pretty sure it's because of Yancy De Ocampo. I'm sure somehow kasama siya dyan sa eksena na yan.
Rain or shine in that third quarter, 27% from the field. Pero San Miguel only 35. Boom.
That was a nice shoulder tackle from Yancy De Ocampo, sending Hanmisi flying. 27% shooting for Rain or Shine. trying to find some kind of rhythm, as you said, in this ball game. Nambatak, nowhere to go. And if there's one thing this second unit of San Miguel does well, it's really play defense. Got a lot of great defenders on this five. Nice find inside. Habagnot over to Gabby for two.
Espinas needed that. You know, the first time he was on the floor, had 4 turnovers. And then kanina natawagan siya ng technical foul. So he needs, you know, he needed to turn that page and get something positive.
Belga knocking down his third triple of the ball game. Balik na naman sa 2 puntos ang kalamangan ng rain or shine. Cabagnot. Getting it over to YDO. That's knocked away by J-Wash. Great defensive stand by rain or shine. Troliano. Misi for 3. That's good. Back-to-back triples para sa Elasto Painters.
Ayun ang inaabangan. Itong rain or shine. Itong si Maverick Misi. Before that was 0 out of 6 from the field.
3 points, and it looks like Coach Leo is gonna give it a go with their championship 5. Nambatak nagmamadali. And one will fall for the Stingray. And Rain or Shine is rolling here in the 4th quarter.
You like how he's aggressive going to that basket. He'll have to learn how to go a little bit to the right once he progresses in the league. Very strong to the left. Itong si Rain ng Batak.
This Paymaya play is brought to you by Paymaya, the official payment partner of the PBA. Get an account in a minute. Just download the Paymaya app. So as soon as I say that the San Miguel bench plays solid defense, biglang they give up 8 straight points to rain or shine. This free throw is brought to you by Smart. Be there like never before. Batak can't get that bonus free throw. So 7 points pa rin ang kalamangan ng Elasto Painters. Coach Leo keeping Louis Vigil on the floor. Kasama niya si Fajardo, Cabagnot, Santos, and Chris Ross. Cabagnot, masyado malakas ang tira. Up. And Misi, stopped by Fajardo. You're gonna have to take a look at the net of San Miguel dahil nasira sa
This will be an
pag-drive.
official's timeout for sure.
San Miguel saying dapat kanina pa isinilip yung net ng San Miguel. Wala pang, di pa to championship game, hindi pa pwede putulin. Tagal-tagal pa tayo.
Mukhang napatid eh.
Nangyari dyan. Cabagnot gets there. Yeah, it was hinatak ni Misi. Trying to
Looks
go
like
for
it
that
was
block.
J-Wash.
And it's J-Wash rather. Going for that block on Alex, no? So they're gonna have to take a look at that. They're gonna have to replace that net.
Well, good thing for San Miguel, it's an extended timeout for them. They're down by 7, so they should take some time trying to figure out what to do instead of complaining to the referees.
We'll pause for a break and try to get this sorted out. It's a 7-point lead para sa Elasto Painters. Right, we're back here in this ball game. It's a 7-point lead for the Elasto Painters against the San Miguel Beermen. And mukhang naayos na po ang net ng SMB, so we will be able to start.
Mukhang nililikamo rin ng San Miguel. Dapat pag nahawakan yung net, offensive goaltending yun.
Well, whatever happens, they still have a 7-point lead at napakalaking bagay dyan ang laro ni Bo Belga, who has come alive here in the second half.
Well, Bo Belga, he knows this is a big game. He knows that they need to win this and be able to secure that quarterfinal spot. He's definitely been leading the charge for Rain or Shine. 17 points, 7 rebounds, and 5 steals for Bo Belga.
And again, without a lot of big men on the floor, si Belga na ang tatao dito kay Junmar. So that's huge responsibilities on both sides of the floor, though.
You got to play offense on one end, and you know it's going to be tough defense on the other side. So definitely Bo Belga with 7 minutes and 50 left. Though they have a 7-point lead, you'll see him more in action in the next few minutes.
There will be free throws on the other side dahil yan ang dito ng ating mga referee. So it's gonna be Ray ng Batak no, on that previous drive.
And duan yan eh.
Oo. A lot of Letran Knights in this lineup, and Ray ng Batak, the rookie, of the Rain or Shine Elasto Painters heads to the stripe. Free throw of Ray is brought to you by Smart. Be there like never before. All right, makibalita tayo kay Riza.
Chuck, according to Coach Leo Austria, we should see some different combinations and some plays that he will run dito nga sa latter of the fourth para din syempre paghahanda sa next round. Although, ang sinabi niya, remind niya sa kanyang mga players, itong laro na to, as much as, sige, it's non-bearing for us anymore. Buwelo daw natin to. Buwelo nila to for the next round. So ayaw mo naman na yung buwelo mo, talo. Chuck.
Thank you, Riza. And on cue, that's Alex Cabagnot knocking down that triple.
There's one thing Coach Leo is very good at is making plays. You know, he also involves a lot of his players. Gusto niya 5-6 passes before they take shots.
Right. Good to see Joel Ponferrada back in this game. Jay Wash for three, no go. Loose battle for that loose ball goes to Mav. Mav over to Don. Don gathering. Don, another miss. How many of these shots in the paint? These are heartbreaking misses for Trollano. He is already shooting
5 points pa lang siya
Yes.
pero yung field goal shooting niya
2
hindi
of
maganda.
12.
Oo.
2 of 12.
Tsaka madami doon, tutok na.
Oh. Another possession though for Rain or Shine. Nampatak stops on a dime and misses that triple. Marshall getting that loose ball. Gets it over to Cabagnot. We're less than 7 minutes away in from finishing this game, and Alex has been aggressive. He will go to the stripe for two.
Like I mentioned, that long love because the referees or the officials had to fix yung net natin. You know, that definitely benefited itong San Miguel because they were able to stop that momentum, yung momentum ng Rain or Shine. You know, they were on a run that time.
I think the interesting thing sa report ni Riza is that Coach Lee is gonna try some different plays, pero silang lima pa rin yung nasa loob.
Tama naman yun. Kanina nagsubok na siya nung second group, you know, different combinations there.
Right.
You know, it's now time to put in your 5 and maybe run different plays and get other guys involved or in different situations.
And again, no, getting Alex back into basketball speed. Although he's a veteran, mahalaga din niya para sa kanilang koponan. Ahan Misi, saan magagaling yung opensa ng Rain or Shine? Mav, Trollano. 2 seconds. Ponferrada, the floater, no go. Jewel getting that offensive board. Scramble for that loose ball. Another possession for Rain or Shine. Trollano for 3. Oh, what a time to come alive for Don.
Narinig niya, 2 out of 12 daw, di ba? He
Sabi
knocks
niya,
down a 3-point shot. Mas gusto pala niya dun sa malayo.
mas gusto niya yung 3 for 13 na lang. Sounds better. Huge shot for Rain or Shine, giving them a little bit of separation. Santos. Parang tagal na natin di nabanggit si Arwin din, no? But he misses that 3-point try. Ross, aggressive drive. And a foul is going to be whistled. Mukhang kay Don Trollano yan.
Arwin Santos didn't really play too much in the third quarter.
So that's a 4th team foul on Rain or Shine. As Chris Ross heads to the stripe. Been a quiet game for Chris Ross thus far.
Actually, Arwin Santos played 8 minutes. Pero yun nga, parang wala masyadong nagawa in terms of scoring. Had 2 rebounds and 1 assist.
This steal is brought to you by United Auctioneers Inc., the biggest auction company in the Philippines. ISO certified. Sa bidding, ikaw ang bida. Ross taking care of that second. 77-71 po ang ating talaan with 5:43 remaining. Nambatak. Familiar play, getting it over to Jewel. Jewel moving the ball around. Messi for 3. Trollano nandyan na naman para sa offensive rebound. No one boxing out Don. Jay Wash. Ahan Messi the drive. Ponferrada for 3. Bang, bang!
That's huge. 14 points now for Joel Ponferrada. Coming off a sprain.
He has played above and beyond the call of duty, and excellent defense also by Nambatak to force an offensive foul on Alex.
May halong gigil doon kay Alex Cabagnot.
Yes. Tingnan mo naman to, no? Kick out pass para kay Ponferrada. That's the fourth triple of of etong si Ponferrada in this ball game. And on the other end, defensive stop from Nambatak. Great job to stay in front of Alex. Ahan Misi. Pick and pop na naman. Ponferrada na naman! Joel Ponferrada making it rain in the Mall of Asia Arena.
And no hesitation for Joel Ponferrada. Once he got that basketball, he was squared up. He was ready to take it. And this is what I was saying. Now, you have to force Julmar Fajardo to close out a little bit harder on Joel Ponferrada.
The story of this fourth period has been Joel Ponferrada. Look at the numbers in 15 minutes, 17 points. And
Lahat yan sa second half, Chuck. Joel Ponferrada shooting 5 out of 7 from the three-point area. Prior to this ball game, 2 out of 13 the entire conference. And this is his best game so far in this conference. New conference high para kay Joel Ponferrada.
it doesn't happen often, but when it does, it is fun to watch Joel Ponferrada get hot. Gabe getting the rebound. Lead pass. Trollano will try to finish, pero nandyan si Santos. Rain or Shine will try to hold and slow things down.
Clock is on their side, up by 12 points.
Norwood, two-man game with Bo. Gabe Norwood, easy shot para kay Gabe.
That's just being calm and composed itong si Gabe Norwood. The San Miguel has to make this push right now.
You surprised that after that surge, biglang pinaupo na naman si Ponferrada? Maybe going with a little bit more of a defensive five. Belga against Fajardo. Drive ni Alex. Junmar is there for the shot. Kabagi.
That's a foul on Jay Wash.
Pushing down number 23, Jay Washington. The second foul, 5 on the West.
Well, you want to put in Bo Belga also. Para dito kay Joel Ponferrada. One for defense, second to be able to make big plays.
Substitution, Yancy Ocampo for Juma Fajardo.
Right, so in comes Yancy De Ocampo. Fajardo will take a rest. His team trailing by 14 points. It's like Coach Caloy Garcia expected that they'd go to Junmar in the post. So that's why he brought in his defenders. As Marshall knocking it down for 3. And if there's any team that can make a 14-point lead look like nothing, it is the San Miguel Beermen.
And they definitely have the firepower to be able to do that. So now it's rain or shine. They have to play smart basketball. They got to be able to protect the lead but still be aggressive and make the defense of San Miguel work.
Belga has been big time. What a huge shot para kay Bo. That's 19 points. Cabagnot dancing with Trollano. Foul is going to be whistled on Rain or Shine. As Cabagnot will go back to the free throw stripe, and this is where most of Alex's points have come. He's got 12 points. An opportunity para sa Rain or Shine to try to work back. Cabagnot was missed the last 6 games, and Rain or Shine is starting to look good. So I say that with still 3 minutes remaining, a lot can happen, but they've really turned it up here in the fourth quarter.
Well, you like the hustle. You know, when things weren't going all too well for Rain or Shine, you had Trollano getting those offensive rebounds. You know, nagmiminti siya, malapit, tutok na. But still did not give up. They understand how important this game is for them. They're basically fighting for survival.
And Misi, hands off over to Jay Wash. Nambatak is inserted back in the lineup by Coach Caloy. Nambatak is wide open. Mab and Gabe, no one there to battle for that offensive rebound for San Miguel. Nambatak, same spot. No shot there for Ray. Here comes Ross on the run. Ross probing. Great close out there by Nambatak, but it doesn't matter because that is Marshall Aston.
You cannot give him any space, especially he knows yung situation na kinakailangan niya pumutos. Walang Junmar Fajardo. And, you know, he knows that the points need to come from him.
MGR whistle for that foul. So a 9-point lead para sa Rain or Shine. And with 6 wins will solidify their entry into the playoffs, but they've still got to stop this last run by the Beermen.
Giving some minutes now to the guys that don't really play all too long minutes. Juan Pesmal, MGR, and Yancy De Ocampo. Opting to rest Cabagnot, Arwin Santos, and Junmar Fajardo.
Ang last 2 minutes ng laro na ito ay hatid sa inyo ng Cobra Energy Drink. Walang talo ang 13 pesos mo. For the game, actually, this is what Bo and Coach Caloy Garcia were hoping, that if they could just stay ahead of San Miguel, maybe Coach Leo would finally get his feet off the gas pedal.
Well, they're looking at the future. Itong San Miguel, they're comfortably in the #1 spot. And they had some objectives for today's ballgame. Obviously, a win was part of it. But, you got to look at the positives, what they got out from it. Alex Cabagnot able to get some minutes. And the other guys like Gabi Espinas, YDO, able to give yung mga minutes na kakailanganin later on in the playoffs. So giving them some extended minutes as well, preparing for the future.
So this is really going to make our standings, the playoff race, really interesting, because 6, that means that Rain or Shine is going to get in, and that should be the dagger. A pull-up 3 from Gabe Norwood.
We like how focused Rain or Shine was today's ball game. Right off the bat, nandun na yung aggressiveness itong Rain or Shine.
Louis Vigil trying to work on Nambatak. Minute and 13 seconds remaining. 8 seconds on the shot clock of San Miguel.
Well, Coach Caloy also will rest some of his starters, guys that play major minutes. That he's preparing them for their next game on Friday, which is against Barangay Ginebra.
So both teams will now empty their benches. Mukhang nag-white flag na rin si Coach Leo Austria. And in comes also Sidney Onmubere, who was acquired from TNT in the trade that sent Jericho Cruz to the Katropa. And TNT also victorious in their game, no? They get now to 5 wins, which further complicates our standings. Kaya this game got even more crucial, no, with the win of TNT. Because at least for Rain or Shine, they don't have to worry about the quotient and yung sinasabi nga nating potential do-or-die game. Now they can just worry about yung seeding nila heading to the next round.
Rain or Shine with this impending win, could go all the way up to #4, depending on what happens. It's a game against Ginebra. And yung global port game din, yung mangyayari sa first game.
That's gonna be a huge game as well. Yung laban ng global port saka ng Phoenix Fuel Masters. And also, Blackwater's actually been done for just waiting really to see what's gonna happen, if they're gonna be able to play playoff game, maybe against TNT, potentially, no? Or they could even get into the playoffs if outright. So again, a lot of interesting situations, still a lot of scenarios na pwedeng mangyari. The important thing is that Rain or Shine is going to make it to the playoffs. His free throw there from Dexter Maiquez. It's a 14-point lead once again. And if you're San Miguel, I think they were able to get what they wanted out from this game, Dom. No? I mean, they got minutes para kay Alex Cabagnot. They were able to get him back and let him feel the competition again, and that could be the right situation as they head into the playoff as the #1 seed.
Well, definitely, you want him to be able to get a number of minutes, to be able to, flex his muscles, get in some sort of game situation. Kasi yung laro nila next week na eh. Diba? Or next week pa, so they'll have a number more practice sessions. But again, game situation is very different, though they'll have that twice-to-beat advantage kasi sigurado na sila dun sa top 2 spots.
And yung kagandahan din dito, it's also time for guys like Junmar Fajardo to get some rest. Of course, yung Championship 5 netong San Miguel. Kasi alam natin na they will really be counted on by Coach Leo Austria come the playoffs.
Oh, definitely. They'll be playing major minutes. 35 to 38 minutes a ball game.
Kabila naman, this is a great result para sa Elasto Painters. Their final matchup is going to be a tough one as well against Barangay Ginebra. And Barangay Ginebra is really raring to take care of business as well and get into the playoffs. So at least may konting buwelo na rin itong rain or shine. Louis Vigil getting that N1 to fall.
Finally, Louis Vigil. He's been feeling that his counterpart has been getting better of him. But stayed strong. And you can feel yung reaction ng mga teammates niya sa kanya.
Oh.
You even heard Alex Cabagnot, he was, yelling, "Good job."
Three-pointer on the way. Pull-up shot from the King. 9 seconds remaining, and San Miguel is gonna dribble this out. I spoke too soon because Vigil wants 2 more. The time has run out, and rain or shine taking care of business. A 95-80 win, and this really opened up Dom in the 4th quarter because of the shooting of Belga and Joel Ponferrada.
Joel Ponferrada definitely took care of business in the 3rd and the 4th quarter. They needed some points from him because of the injuries to the other guys. He was able to knock down 5 out of 7 3-point shots. Ang ganda ng nilaro nito si Joel Ponferrada. Bo Belga, on the other hand, was strong, was powerful in making those big rebounds and those good decisions.
Ang tunay na lakas move na ito ay hatid sa inyo ng Cobra Energy Drink. Walang talo ang 13 pesos mo. We'll pause for a break. We'll break this down after we come back here in your PBA Philippine Cup.
From the Mall of Asia Arena, kasama ko po ang mga best players of our game from the Rain or Shine Elasto Painters. The big boys are here, Joel Ponferrada and Bo Belga. Unahin ko muna si Joel Ponferrada, ang pinagmamalaki ng Borongan, Samar. Joel, you scored all your points sa second half na. Meron bang special instruction nung halftime si Coach Kaloy?
Wala naman, sinabihan lang na keep on shooting kasi pinapractice naman namin yan araw-araw. Saka kumpiyansa lang. Saka iniiwan ka daw, kaya tira mo daw, tira.
5 out of 7 mula sa 3-point arc. Isa ba yan sa mga pinagtatrabahuhan mo kapag ensayo?
Siguro kasama na din yung swerte doon. Pero pinagtatrabahuan naman namin yun araw-araw. Lahat naman kami.
Yung mga babatiin?
Belated happy birthday nga pala sa nanay ko sa probinsya, sa Borongan, Eastern Samar. Tsaka kay Boss Danny, I love you. Sa mga tropa ko doon sa Borongan. Hello.
Congratulations, Joel Ponferrada. Lipat tayo dito kay Bo Belga, who scored 19 points. Meron ding 7 rebounds, 4 assists, and 5 steals. Numbers all over the board. Bo, sa loob ng 8 araw, including Friday, bali 3 ang inyong laro. Mabibigat na yon, especially of course, or rather mabigat na, especially this one in Barangay Ginebra. Tell me about the strict schedule na meron ng Rain or Shine.
Yun yung schedule, wala naman kayo magagawa doon eh. And kailangan lang namin i-survive kasi ayaw namin umabot doon sa mag-playoffs pa sa number 8. So, we just need to win today and let's see on Friday.
A lot of guys stepping up kasi nga marami ring injuries.
Oo, yun nga eh. Nagkataon pa na sa crucial stretch pa ng elimination na injury si Chris. Tapos when it comes on Sunday, na-injury naman si James. Eh, hindi naman, wala kami control sa injuries eh. So, ang control lang namin is to play. To play kung sino yung naandyan. And binild naman kami sa ganun. Kahit kulang, lalaban kami.
Big game on Friday against Barangay Ginebra.
Laro na lang.
May mga babatiin, mga taga Samar, or rather Sorsogon.
I'm just gonna give my wife, Queenie, and sa anak ko si Zach. Hi, I love you. And I just wanna greet my mom, papa ko, mga kapatid ko, lahat ng mga kababayan ko sa Gubat, Sorsogon, sa mga kay Joanne daw, kay Boss Danny, Espiritu, sa mga taga-Lubo, Solok, Lubo, Batangas, hello sa inyo, mga taga-Laguna. Marami akong kamag-anak. Hello sa inyo lahat. Magandang gabi po.
Congratulations, Bo Belga. See you on Friday. Gentlemen.
So that's Bo Belga and Joel Ponferrada, co-best player of the game. And Ganda dito, nabanggit mo nga doon, no? Parehong nag-season high din dito sa ating laro.
For both conference high for these two players, and what a time to come. You know, much needed win for them to be able to secure a spot in the quarterfinals. They did it from that three-point area. They shot 17 out of 44 from the three-point area.
All right, let's take a look at the updated standings. There are now 5 seats taken in the playoffs, 3 remaining, and it's a crucial match coming on Friday. For Rain or Shine, they can get to as high as 4 with this win, which just shows just how important this was para sa Elasto Painters.
Gaya nga ng sinabi mo, there are 3 more slots being pinaglalabanan from 5 teams. So all these games on Friday have a bearing at depende pa kung gaano kalaki yung kalamangan. We'll definitely play and we'll see kung sino makakapasok.
Well, Global Port and Phoenix is the game to watch. But for now, a 15-point victory means that Rain or Shine is safely in the playoffs. Ang kanilang huling laro against Barangay Ginebra will be to settle kung sino ang magtatapos at the 4th spot. And so Rain or Shine taking care of business again with a 95-80 victory. They played a near-flawless game in terms of protecting the ball, Dom, and they were able to show also their offense early in the first quarter.
Really, 3-point shooting on what Rain or Shine banked on in today's ball game. In the first quarter, they shot 4 of 11 from that 3-point area. And you like how they were aggressive, getting those taps. And the 5 of San Miguel, I felt at the start, was able to match the intensity. But when the second group came in, that's when things started to fall into place for Rain or Shine, because their second group came out really aggressive as compared to San Miguel.
Ramdam na ramdam yung pagpursige nitong Elasto Painters to really get this victory. And of course, that was Bo Belga who was able to stay aggressive almost throughout the entire game. But again, Junmar Fajardo coming back into action, and then when you have Junmar Fajardo, you will always have a fighting chance. As we ended the first half, tabla tayo at 38 apiece. And in the third quarter, welcome to the Jewel Ponferrada show, knocking down triple after triple para sa Rain or Shine.
5 out of 7 for Jewel Ponferrada. Did not score in the first 2 quarters, but Ponferrada, when he got that basketball, it didn't matter where Junmar Fajardo was. He lined it up, took it, and made it.
They were really stretching out Junmar in this ball game. No, it was either Bo or Jewel Ponferrada taking care of the perimeter shots. And in the fourth, finally, Rain or Shine was able to get some separation as Ponferrada. Natapilok pa yan eh. Na-injure siya, but he was able to come back. Tapos samahan mo pa ng Bo Belga, Maverick and Misi, and that was the recipe to get this crucial win para sa Rain or Shine.
17 makes from that 3-point area. Itong Rain or Shine made it a lot easier for them to be able to create that separation against San Miguel. San Miguel only scoring 18 points in the 4th quarter. So yung second quarter and the 4th quarter, really a dip in scoring for the Beermen.
Well, you could really see that Rain or Shine wanted this game, and they got it. And now we head into the final play date ng ating eliminations on Friday. And as we said, it is going to be an important one. We still have 2 games, and we are going to try to figure out kung ano ang mangyari sa ating standings. There are only 3 seats remaining sa ating playoffs, and Global Port and Phoenix. What about that matchup?
Well, definitely, that's going to be a slam bang affair. Both games will definitely be able to, it's worth watching. Alam natin, para dito sa Phoenix, magbabalik na yung Matthew Wright, so they're hoping that he can lift their team into the next round.
And of course, in the final game, it's going to be Rain or Shine against Barangay Ginebra, and Rain or Shine will be able to get that as we take a look right now at this upcoming game for the PBA final game.
Brinkle from top of the key. Stanley with a goal.
Kombinasyon na to para rito sa elite.
Ang ganda naman ng drive ni Jeff Chan sa play na yun.
Offensive dito, Meralco.
LA puts it up and shove it. Set up. Nakawalan. And bang! Abarin! Bang! 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 Bang!
Batang Pierre kontra sa Fuel Masters, and Barangay Ginebra kontra sa Elasto Painters in the final day of your PBA Philippine Cup eliminations. Lahat po yan sa Smart Araneta Coliseum. And dito na po magtatapos ang ating coverage sa ngalan ni Dominic Oy and the rest of the hardworking men and women of ESPN5 and with Ms. Riza Diaz. Ako po si Chuck Araneta. Salamat po sa pagtutok sa PBA Philippine Cup dito lamang sa ESPN5.